Greetings to all, family and friends, and welcome to our 2020 Summer Hybrid Minnesota Trades Academy internship. Due to the coronavirus, the COVID-19 virus, we've had to tweak our internship this year to meet the guidelines set by the Minnesota Department of Health, CDC, and the Department of Labor and Industry. That being said, we've created an independent guided learning for a lot of our interns this year to get a great experience um, in the trades. And hopefully, it's a meaningful experience for you also. Again, I want to welcome you. My name is Sam Ebute. I'm the director for Minnesota Trades Academy. I've been with Minnesota Trades Academy. This is my 16th year and also my 5th year as the director. We've grown quite a bit. We started with just two tracks, 24 kids 5 years ago. And today we have the opportunity to offer 30 internship to a lot of our high school students this year. In the past, we've had more students, but due to the guidelines, we've had to reduce our numbers this year. First thing we want to try to do again, most of our interns this year and our projects will be all outdoors due to the guidelines set by our state department. So we cannot do anything indoors, strictly outdoors. Also adhering to the social distancing in place. Please, you already have your COVID-19 checklist. Take a good look at that. If you have any symptoms or you answer yes to any of those questions, you have to go see your doctor. And again, if you're test positive, quarantine for 14 days. When you're 3 days free of no symptoms after the 14 days, you can return to work. Again, the great thing about this program this year, you have the opportunity to do your Google Classroom and also the DIY, do-it-yourself projects that we have in place. You do all those and you still get paid for your day's work. Some key dates to remember. Our program this year was shortened due to the coronavirus. Our start date is July 6th and will be done August 14th. For Step Up students, your parking lot days will be at Harrison Educational Center, 501 Irving Avenue North in Minneapolis. For our U-Lead and also St. Paul interns, your parking lot days will be at Wyber Lake North Campus. Address is 5045 Division Avenue. Again, those are your locations. If you have any questions, you've got emails, text messages, phone calls, and trying to think. Yes, 3 points of contact. So reach out to your youth lead if you have any questions about your location. You should already have most of all your documents that you need. So reach out to your youth leads. Again, what is Minnesota Trades Academy? What we try to do is provide a summer paid internship for youth interested in exploring career in the construction building trades. Again, we're all about hands-on. We'll do the best we can this year to make that exciting for our industry. We want to meet industry and union experts. This year, they're going to come to us and do everything outdoors. Learn about apprenticeship career pathways, make friends, and have fun. That's the bottom line is we want you to have a great experience in this program this year. What is trades? We believe everyone deserves to make a livable wage and have access to a solid career. This might be your future. Do you know union construction building trades worker earn $35 an hour plus benefits and a pension? Not all trade workers need a college degree or certificate. Most trade workers can retire by the age of 55. Now, just to go through your handbook, this is a great thing to kind of look at. Most of you will already have your handbooks. If you don't, on your first day, we'll make sure you have your handbooks. But this was part of the package that was sent out to you. So get a chance to kind of look at your handbook. And if you have any questions, again, your leads have already reached out to you. Please check your email, your text message, and also your voicemail. Some of our workplace norms and guidelines. Interns are evaluated at midpoint and also at the end of our program. Usually in the first day, we have you all set up a goals for yourself, and the leads will follow up midterm and also at the end of the program to make sure that we're on track to meet your goals that you've set. Interns are expected to complete a feedback. This year, we'll have some visitors visiting us at our facility at Harrison Educational Center and also at White Bear Lake North Campus. So we'd like to get a feedback from you to make sure that we're doing what it takes to make this a experience for you all. Unfortunately, this year, due to the social distancing, we're not able to provide transportation. So it's your responsibility to get to the job sites and also parking lot days. Again, try to inform your youth lead ahead of time if you're planning to take a day off. If you're not coming to work, please call your youth lead by 8:15 a.m. that morning. Again, this is a good way to communicate. In this industry, no call, no show is basically self-termination. So do your best to just reach out to your youth lead and just let them know. And this is an excuse. Again, we're here to help develop you and not here to fire you. You're required, again, like I mentioned earlier, to fill out a COVID checklist on Google Classroom every day before you show up for work. This is a good way for us just to make sure that, like I mentioned earlier, we want to spread joy and not germs. So we want to try to keep everybody safe on a job site. What to wear? Work boots or leather shoes, jeans and t-shirts that we don't mind getting dirty. PPE. We provide in the past hard hats. You see me on my hard hats. We don't debate safety in a job site. Please do not debate safety with your youth lead. If you have any questions, follow their instructions and either reach out to me and then we can kind of discuss your differences and try to figure a win-win situation for everyone. Again, hard hats are required when you're on the job. Safety glasses are required, and this year, due to the COVID-19 crisis, everyone is required to wear a mask on the job. So these are some of the PPE that will be provided for you. And again, with some of the guidelines, we want to make sure that every machine is disinfected, every surface is disinfected before the next person comes in to use the machine or the equipment. In some cases, you may be required to or asked to wear long sleeve dress for the weather. All right. We'll provide you with t-shirts. Again, if it's really hot, dress appropriately for the weather. Okay, what not to wear to work? Non-leather shoes. Again, due to our nature of our work. If you have any questions, please ask your lead what that looks like. Again, any leather shoes, you'll find a wear that to work. Headphones, shorts, tank tops, open-toe shoes or sandals, loose clothing that hangs or drags on the floor, again, become tripping hazard. We just want to make sure we keep all our interns safe. Saggy pants, jeans, or pants with cuffs. The reason for that is, again, if we're doing some kind of weld, we don't want sparks to get caught on your cuffs. And then we talk about sweatpants and also leggings. So again, look professional on the job. You never know who's watching you on the job and looking to recruit interns. What to bring? I think it's key to bring a readiness to learn and to work, a healthy lunch. There will not be a time for you to leave the job site to get lunch. It's absolutely a no-no. So try to bring your lunch and then have your lunch right there on the job. All right, we have a 5.5 hour day with a half-hour unpaid lunch. Again, bring water bottles. Again, trying to keep that spread down. We're not sharing any cups this year or having any cups available. Use your water bottle. There'll be a water station provided, also with hand sanitizer available as we go throughout the workday. What not to bring to work: firearms, weapon, alcohol, drugs, and tobacco, cell phones, headphones, handheld video games are okay to use during break and lunch. Again, we're here to help develop you. Usually every hour and a half to 2 hour, we either give you a 10-minute break to just, give yourself a little downtime. And then halfway through your day, you'll get a half-hour unpaid lunch. And then before that, at the end of the day, you'll get another 10 minutes to catch up on your phone or video game. But again, not during work hours. All right. The last thing I want any lead to do is to have an infraction. All right. Again, I mentioned earlier is it's hard. I know how hard it is to try to write somebody up for a safety violation. Again, we want to make sure that we communicate with you all because we want to help develop some of you. This is the first time you've ever had a job. Again, I believe in a verbal warning the first time. And then the second time, we're going to document whatever that infraction is. The third time, we're going to send you home without pay and we'll notify your parents. And if there's a fourth infraction, we'll be released from our program. There's other infraction that could require immediate termination. Again, the weapon on the site, drugs on the site, any kind of abuse or fighting on the job would probably result in immediate termination. Again, everyone loves to get paid. So getting paid every 2 weeks. The first paycheck might be delayed 2 weeks just due to the payroll process. Daily time cards this year is required, but you just need to check in with your youth leads on those Google Classroom days and also DIY days, do it yourself days. Other than that, parking lot days, just report there on time. Um, Regards to pay, I advise everyone to get direct deposit. It's the safest way to get your money to you and the fastest way to get your money to you. If you don't, there'll be paychecks mailed through Step Up, and then you lead. It's either you have a paycheck, direct deposit, or there'll be a card, like a Visa card, where your biweekly paychecks get loaded onto. Safety highlights. We got to make sure that we put safety first. Safety first. Again, there's no debating safety. We mentioned our personal protective equipment, hard hat, safety goggles. Um, this year we've got the mask, and we just want to make sure you wear visibility vest, the right type of shoes on the job site. So again, put safety as a high priority on your list. All interns will receive safety training and are expected to follow it. Due to some of our guidelines this year, we're going to use the first 2 days, July 6th and July 7th, to do all our OSHA 10 training. Again, some of you might already have those OSHA 10 training. Talk to your leads about what you could do on those days to get paid for those days. Again, once we're done with our OSHA 10 training, the third day would be probably our first day of contact. Again, exercising social distancing on your own before your start date. You all have your handouts already, your handbooks already. Get a chance to review the equipment, the safety. Again, your rights. Everybody has a right to harassment-free workspace. If there's issues there, please reach out to your leads and then we'll deal with that immediately. Some objectives for the interns. Again, we want this to be a great experience for everybody. You get a chance to learn the skill. You get a chance to get exposed and explore the valuable career option in the building trades. Most of your forms have been mailed to you already. Please fill them out and reach out to your youth leads by June 29th so we can get this paperwork to Step Up and also you lead so you can get paid on time. If you have any questions, you already either have been reached out, you haven't reached out yet, please reach out to me. Again, I'm the director, Sam Ebute. My phone number is 612-859-2367. All right. I'm looking forward to a great year. I believe in our leads this year. I believe in the curriculum. I think it's going to be one of our best years, even though we have these unprecedented times that we're dealing with. These are some of the forms that you already have. So any questions, please reach out to one of us and we'll help process and find solutions for those questions. Again, some of our partners, we want to make sure that we provide what we need for our interns. Again, our labor exemption forms needs to be filled out so we can get that exemption for the 16 and 17 years in our program. 18-year-olds and over won't need it. These are some of the forms you'll be looking at. Go ahead and fill it out. Let's see. Waiver. This is, we won't be at base camp because we're not doing any traveling this year. Let's see. Some other contract. Again, I just mentioned earlier, the paperwork is what allows you to get paid. Please get your IDs ready or take pictures of your IDs, Social Security. We'll try to do the best we can. I think, again, we hold your documents very high security. It's high priority and security check. So we'll have our employer partners here also to kind of support you on that. If you have any questions, again, reach out to us and we'll try to answer your question and calm your spirits. These are forms that are required from our partners, funders, so we can have this opportunity next year for other students just like yourself that might be interested in the building trades or construction. Tax forms that needs to be filled out so you can get paid. Parent permission forms needs to be filled out. What you see here, some of our feedback forms. This is going to be required of you to fill it out once we have one of our industry experts that show up to tell us about their career and then offer us some really valuable resources. A few of our interns from previous year, probably one of our first year as Minnesota Trades Academy. Sorry, I won't be available to answer your questions right now, but please reach out to either your lead, myself, or Sarah, our senior director, with any questions that you do have. Again, thank you. Make sure you call your leads, reach out to your leads, and have all your documents turned in by the 29th. If you don't have that, hopefully the first day we meet on the 8th, you have those documents available. So again, you get paid on time, and there's no need for you to have to miss any other days. We've had to shorten our program by 3 weeks this year due to the COVID-19 crisis we're dealing with. Again, 6 week will come and go really fast. I feel strongly that this is going to be a great experience, great exposure, and an opportunity to learn the skill. I like that better than the first one. Thank you. Maybe I could do without my safety glasses.